Ever wonder what happens when a volcano, seemingly asleep for centuries, suddenly awakens with a fiery roar? Today we're diving into the world of volcanic eruptions, a natural spectacle that has both fascinated and terrified humanity for millennia. Now, imagine a volcano. It's been quiet for centuries, a sleeping giant if you will, but beneath that calm exterior, there's a lot happening. Dormant volcanoes, far from being inactive, are often a hive of subterranean activity. These sleeping giants are merely biding their time, building up pressure until the conditions are just right. The eruption of a volcano, contrary to popular belief, isn't an abrupt event. It's a culmination of various geological factors and processes that take place over years, decades, or even centuries. The magma chamber fills, pressure builds, and finally, the volcano awakens, spewing molten rock and ash into the sky. Indeed, the eruption of a volcano is a fascinating natural phenomenon, but what exactly triggers it? So, how does a volcano erupt? It's a step-by-step process that begins deep within the Earth. Let's start with the Earth's mantle. This is a thick layer of rock beneath the Earth's crust, and it's where all the volcanic action begins. The mantle is home to a hot semi-fluid material known as magma. Now, magma is lighter or less dense than the surrounding rocks. Because of this, it tends to rise, much like a helium balloon floats up through the air. As the magma ascends, it begins to accumulate in an area called a magma chamber. This is like a storage space for magma, located just beneath the Earth's surface. Picture a balloon filling up with air. The more air you pump into it, the more it expands, right? Similarly, as more and more magma fills the chamber, the pressure within it starts to build up. Eventually, the pressure becomes too much for the Earth's crust to handle. This is when things really start to get interesting. The intense pressure causes a crack or vent to form in the Earth's surface. This is the volcano's conduit, a pathway that allows the magma to escape. But when it does, it's no longer called magma. Once it reaches the surface, it's known as lava. But wait, there's more. The eruption isn't just about the lava. Trapped within the magma are gases, lots of them. And just like the magma, these gases want to escape too. When they do, they cause what we call explosive eruptions. These are the dramatic headline-grabbing eruptions that spew ash, rocks and lava high into the air. So there you have it. That's the process of a volcanic eruption in a nutshell. It starts deep within the Earth, in the mantle, where magma rises due to its lower density. The magma then accumulates in a magma chamber, causing pressure to build up. This pressure eventually leads to a crack or vent in the Earth's surface, allowing the magma, now called lava, to escape. And let's not forget the gases, which can cause explosive eruptions when released. Now you know the process, but let's summarize the key points to make sure you've got it all. So, to recap, how does a volcano erupt? Well, it all starts deep beneath the Earth's crust, where molten rock or magma rises from the mantle. This magma accumulates in a magma chamber, creating a reservoir of pent-up potential. Over time, the pressure within this chamber builds and builds, like a shaken soda can just waiting to burst. Eventually, a crack forms in the Earth's crust above the magma chamber. This crack is the volcano's vent, the pathway through which the magma, now known as lava, escapes. Along with this lava, trapped gases also burst forth, adding to the explosive nature of an eruption. But here's a fact to marvel at. This whole process can take a long time, ranging from hundreds to thousands of years before an eruption actually occurs. And there you have it, the fiery dance of the Earth's inner forces that results in a volcanic eruption. Remember, every volcano has its own rhythm and timing. It's a reminder of how dynamic and alive our planet really is.